I remember one time somebody showed me Instagram. I was like, I'd never do that.
Yeah,
I would never put a picture of myself on the internet. But I had to get
you
with
be the
it.
dinosaur
Right,
too.
right, right.
You know what I'm saying?
I had to get with it.
Sign this promo picture for me.
What they call it, headshot?
Yeah, Jeezy, you know what I'm saying?
I had to get with it, but you got to understand when the times change, people change. You know what I'm saying? Like even the law enforcement, they get with the times. They hire younger kids now that can go through it and watch all these things.
That look like.
Yeah, and then they're watching everything that you're doing on the net, so it's easier to see who you're affiliated with, who you're standing beside. You know what I'm saying? What you wore last night, what you had on, what did you pose with? Did you have this gun? Did you have that gun?
Click all the way down, he got a gun in his hand.
Right, and they can put him with the crimes. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, I think me personally, like, I just think the guidance ain't there.
Right.
And ain't nobody holding them accountable. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, there's a lot of wet pillows in the penitentiary, man, because, they going in younger. So it's like, it's cool when you're on the street, but when you get in there, it's real. You know what I'm saying?
When you do see like a Tekashi 6ix9ine or somebody like that, do you stand back and watch the movie like, man, I've seen this movie, I know how this ends?
I came front. Like, I knew he was going to crash. But if he was smart, he would have, played it safe. He'd have been in the movies right now. You know what I'm saying? Because he's it's clear to see he's an actor.
Yeah, right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, so an actor can emulate anything. He was emulating the music, and then he was watching what people did to gain clout, and he mastered it. So he's really a marketing genius if you really sit down and look at it. But that don't mean he's a real individual.
Right.
So you marketing and you playing with fire because just like you marketing and it looks good on the net. But then you got real live shit going on behind the scenes, and you dealing with some real people. So now you get hit with a RICO. This is John Gotti charges. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real life. Because you can't really fight. You're not beating that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody doing some time.
Yeah.
Somebody doing some time.
Yeah. Everybody in the room.
So even when he told, I was just like, I mean, you know how many mobsters told? You know what I'm saying? So imagine the kid going in there and they tell him, man, you're going to do 30 years. You're like, nah, man, I'm 23 now. If I get out in 10 years, I'm good. People gonna forget about that in 10 days.
Right.
So it's like they're not being held accountable. Like I couldn't go to jail on a traffic ticket back then and be out in an hour.
Right.
You told he snitching, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just a different day and time. But I don't think that you can compare what they do with how we came in the game. Because the stakes were different. We had different people that I looked up to Tupac. You know what I'm saying? He set the bar when it came to like rules because he was getting them from the Bay. He was getting them from LA. He was getting them from different places. And they were solid rules. So that's what I grew up. I grew up on the Master P's. Like, that. So those were the rules for me.